Okay, so first things first. Why am I doing this? Because my wife convinced me to. She thought I might make a good vlogger, so I guess we'll see. I don't know how I'll do with the camera and editing and all that stuff, but my Instagram stories are going to be pretty lit, not going to lie. So where do I start? My name is Jose Aragundi. I am a student at UNT. I'm a theater major. Yes, I am a theater major. I went through a few years in community college and just trying to figure out what I was passionate about, because for the longest time I wanted to play soccer professionally. I just thought I was pretty decent at some point. And that's really important because growing up, the only kind of formal training I had was from my own father, so thank you, Daddy. And I mean, everything else I just trained myself. I looked up drills, etc., etc. Trained myself. Actually, I'll speak more on that later. That's an interesting story, but I just kind of wanted to give a bit of an intro. That was what I was passionate about then. I went through, I got injured eventually, couldn't afford surgery, etc., etc. Anyways, so I went through a couple of years just figuring out what I was passionate about again. And eventually, long story short, I ended up in theater. I was acting was something that I felt like I might want to do since I was like 12 or 13. A lot of things happened when I was like 12 or 13, but I'll get to that eventually. A lot of big things. But that was one of them. I kind of knew I wanted to do that, but I thought, no, like that's something you got to start doing when you're like 4 years old. Like there's no way I would ever make it. That's like, what? That's like, who wants to be an actor? Like, you know? But lo and behold, a decade or so later, I found this little itch coming back again, like just like a gut feeling. Thought it was something I should do, or at least give a good go at. Because I did take a theater class my sophomore year of high school, and then I loved it. Felt like I could be myself. It was just a very eye-opening experience, and so. And again, I'll explain all this stuff in much more detail later. I'm just kind of doing this, just kind of spontaneously, this video. I wasn't expecting to record it. So I don't really have anything planned. But the point is, I'm here. I'm a theater major at UNT. The reason I'm dressed like this is because I had an audition earlier today. I am not going to be dressing like this all the time, because that'd be kind of weird. Then you'd think this is some sort of like financial advice kind of vlog. That's definitely not what this is. Because I'm broke. Anyways, so yeah, that's kind of what I was doing. Did I look okay? Yeah. So I was doing that. I think it went pretty well. It's a show at like UNT, produced by NTTV. Which is like one of the organizations there, and it's really cool. Another show that they have is called The Writer's Room, which is like a The Office mockumentary style show, and I was really wanting to do that, but the only show really that kind of aligned with my work schedule and school and everything was Sin Aire, is what the show's called, the other one. So yeah, just auditioned for that one show. We could audition up to 5 shows. But that would have just been ridiculous, on top of everything else. So yeah, that's kind of, we're gonna figure this out step by step. I'll try to come up with some interesting stories for y'all, and try to remember to take my camera everywhere I go. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Shout out to my wife for convincing me to do this. I'm really actually kind of excited. So we'll see. Catch you later.